everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Jill again, and today I'm super excited because I finally have the time to update you guys for my first trimester of pregnancy vlog update. So if you want to see more, please keep on watching. Alright, so for this vlog, I've prepared 10 questions that are frequently asked by my family and my friends about my pregnancy. As you all guys know, we're living here in New Zealand and it's quite difficult to share all the details to everyone because of the distance, but I hope this video will answer all the questions. And I also really wanted to document this because I want to look back to it like in the future, seeing myself as a first-time pregnant woman. So yeah, I want to compare my future pregnancies to this, but yes, that's why I'm filming this whole thing. So the first question was how I found out that I was pregnant. I've been having a lot of symptoms, and that includes missing my period, but I didn't really bother because in the past I've had like history of advanced or delayed menstruation, which I thought is normal already for me because I'm like used to it. But this time is different. I was 12 days delayed, and I thought maybe I should really get that pregnancy test, and lo and behold, I was pregnant. If you want to see how I found out that I was pregnant, I'll leave the link up here so you guys can watch. I hope you guys will watch that too. It was emotional for me. I cried and I was really happy. But yeah, so that's how I found out that I was pregnant. The second question is how I told Karl about my pregnancy. So I found out that I was pregnant. That was 2nd of September, and that was like 4 days away from my birthday. And 5th of September was Father's Day. So I thought maybe that's the perfect time to tell him that we are expecting a baby finally. And what I did was, since we went back to lockdown that time here in New Zealand, what I did was I made a fake police report saying that we failed social distancing because we went to this place and we will get punished, blah blah blah. It's basically about social distancing and we failed it. And I left the letter outside our house morning of 5th of September because I always wake up earlier than him, and I just went back to bed. And then I told him, I think someone came in and dropped something outside the house, and he did open the letter. He thought it was like a tall fee, and then while he was reading it, I was just on my bed. I was actually filming him, but I wasn't able to finish filming it because I was already crying. And then enclosed with that envelope with the letter are the kits that I did. So I did 3 pregnancy tests and they all came out positive. And then he looked at me and he was so shocked. We've been wanting to have a baby and finally. So yeah, that's how I told Karl. That was during the Father's Day, and yes, that's how he found out that we were expecting a baby. The third question is how I told my family and friends about my pregnancy. So Karl and I decided actually to tell our family friends about this pregnancy after the first trimester, so we haven't really thought about that. We're gonna keep it as a secret for now, and that was one of the advices as well because you don't really know what's gonna happen during the first trimester. It's very risky, so we kept it as a secret from our family and friends for now. But I have to tell my colleagues about it like around 8 weeks time, just because so that they will be aware of what I can do and I can't do at work because of my pregnancy. So the next question was how many weeks when I found out that I was pregnant. I did the test. I was 6 weeks pregnant that time, and we confirmed it with our ultrasound 2 weeks later. So we really confirmed that we are having a baby at 8 weeks when we did our ultrasound. But yeah, during our first scan, we were both so excited and nervous, and we kind of asked for copies of all the photos of our baby. And yeah, it was like the best feeling in the world, seeing my baby inside my tummy for the first time. So did you plan to become a parent. Yes, definitely. So after the wedding, we've been really wanting to have a family of our own. So we kind of planned of having a baby um, while we were planning for the wedding. So that's why we're getting married, because we wanted to start a family, right? But then, so we got married January, and ever since we've been doing like pregnancy tests because we're like that excited. And come August, we kind of lost hope already, but we did start supplements and all that, vitamins, started to live healthier life during the lockdown, which was around March, April last year, 2020. And we stopped after 4 months. Like, we stopped doing the pregnancy test because we were like disappointed every single time. So we were like, oh, just whatever, just if it happens, it will happen, right? So we didn't really thought about it. But during August, I went to my GP because I've been experiencing heavy bleeding, like chunks of blood coming out from me, and I was really stressed. I was really scared. Maybe that's why I don't get pregnant, because maybe something's wrong with me. So we went to our GP, to our doctor, and asked her for advice, and she sent me for prenatal assessments. So I did like blood tests, I took vitamins, supplements from my GP, and all that. And the next visit, actually, and then the next visit was when I told her that, okay, I'm pregnant. I'm finally pregnant. So yeah, that's how it turned out. We were really scared that like we had to go to the doctor to see if we can have a baby or not. But good thing we made it. So the next question was, what was my reaction when I found out I was pregnant? I was the happiest girl alive. I cried, yes, but that's because I was so happy. It was actually mixed emotions. Like, I don't know, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm happy. I don't know what to do that time. I was just crying inside the toilet. I was alone. Carl's at work, and I really wanted to tell him already, but I just kept my composure. I was super excited. I think that's the happiest day of my life. So yeah, I'm happy. The next question was, what are your cravings? Actually, I didn't have any cravings, but I've been eating mandarin a lot. So anything really, like mandarin, orange, something like that, as long as I can dip it in salt, that kind of relieves all my symptoms. And speaking of symptoms, the next question was, what are your signs and symptoms? So the first symptom I can really tell you guys is that missed period. So that's 12 days missed period. Second is, I've been having the feeling of nausea and vomiting, and I did vomit at Starbucks with my favorite Frappuccino, and that was the first time, and that's when I really doubted it. I was like, I think there's something else going on, and that made me decide to do the pregnancy test. But anyway, I also had very sensitive smell, so if we like cook something, especially chicken, I can't deal with chicken. I don't know. I hate chicken. We had to eliminate chicken inside our house. Like, we can't eat this chicken for real. Can't smell chicken at all. And I also had this feeling of super tired all the time. I'm sleepy all the time as well. Like, I don't usually sleep in the car, but I just sleep there. Car can't even wake me up. I can't sleep on the floor. We were moving houses during these times, and I thought I was just tired from all the liftings and all the declutterings and all that. But yeah, I felt super sleepy. I felt super tired. This was during my first trimester, you guys. It was really hard. Even the nausea and vomiting every single time. But that morning sickness, they call it morning sickness, I had mine afternoon. So after 4 p.m., I was like the weakest person ever. Like, I just go directly to the couch and sleep, and then feel nauseous, vomit everywhere. It was a crazy ride, but it was totally worth it, I think. And I also had this very painful butt and boobs. So what I did, every time we walk, I can't really like do the brisk walking anymore. All my friends know that I'm really like super fast when I'm walking, and I can't do that anymore because it's like my boobs are very sore during that time, and I just felt like fainting as well. So those are like the symptoms I had during my first trimester. And the next question is, what are the exercises I did during the first trimester? So since I was like the weakest person on earth during my first trimester, what we did was Carl is just forcing me to take a walk, go to the beach, go to the park every single weekend morning, and we did that the entire time. We never missed a um, weekend walk, which is actually good. Even if it's just a walk, it's still something, right? It's still an exercise. So I think I'm proud of that that we made that far. But I wasn't really feeling well the entire time. I just had these thoughts that I really have to do this exercise just to help myself, maybe. And the last question was, what are my essentials? So the first thing I really did was research on how to prevent stretch marks. So I bought cream and oil for my belly and my legs and my boobies to prevent stretch marks. And also I brought size up bra because my boobs are really sore. It's like very engorged. It's like 3 times my usual size. So I had to buy one because, well, for comfort. And next is a pregnancy pillow. So I have this U-shaped pillow all over my body, and that actually helps me. That actually relaxed my body every time I go to sleep, or even if I'm just watching a movie, I would lie on that pregnancy pillow. It was very comfortable, and Carl also uses it with me. Like, he likes it. It's very plush. It's very soft, and although it's space consuming, but I think it helped a lot. And lastly, since I'm having this nausea and vomiting symptoms, I always have mints on hand with me, especially at work, because I can't deal, like, you know, as a theater nurse, you've been looking at bloods and all other types of stuff coming up from the body, and I can't stand it. That was just because of my pregnancy, you guys, to be clear. So I can't stand it. That's why I always have mint in my pocket to just relieve those feeling nauseous. So I think that's all the questions that have been asked to me during my first trimester. And if you want to see more of my pregnancy journey and my motherhood journey in the future, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it with your friends, and watch my videos as we take on this new journey in our life. I'm super duper excited about this pregnancy. I'm super duper excited to meet my baby. Anyway, I have to end this video here. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and see you in my next vlog. Bye!